do a cipher this past year.
I know it. That's what I'm like.
I ain't rapped in 10 years though, so I don't consider myself no rapper. I'm just a person that just
keep doing it.
Nah, hell nah.
Even if it's a hobby.
Nah, I'm cool. I'd rather help other people get there.
Oh, Lord. You know what I'm saying? Giving up.
It ain't no giving up, man. Listen, I'm successful in what I actually do, so I'd rather continue on with that.
Okay.
I think a rapper was just a channel that I went through in order to gain confidence in myself to be a public speaker. Like, I'm not shy in any room to just get up and speak in front of people that came from what I got from rapping.
All right, you should host Friday then.
Let me check my schedule. I don't mind. I'm available for hosting.
Okay.
Contact. Oh. Calendar. You said Friday?
This Friday.
Look, I got you on my calendar. So 5 o'clock p.m.
Yep.
I'm actually gonna be free because I'm supposed to do Pharaoh's art show in Cincinnati, but he's actually gonna do it Saturday instead of Friday. So I'm free.
Pharaoh?
Tell him Pharaoh Sebastian. I went to school with him. The art guy.
Oh, TJ?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm like, Pharaoh, that sounds familiar. TJ? Yeah. Oh, we live. Do I look here? This is so.
Look.
Because I'm going to keep looking over here.
You on TV right there? Look. That's you.
Oh.
That's on YouTube.
Oh, okay. This YouTube right here.
Yeah. That's YouTube. This is that's something that we got going on. I don't put my headphones on. Yeah. RIP.
Hey, what's good? It's your boy Peanut, CEO of Dash Resource LLC. Your business is my business. I got my man Ahava El Elian in the building.
What's up with it? Hold on real quick. Let me do something, y'all.
What are you trying to work on now, man?
I just dropped a new commercial today.
Oh, bro, you got to drop it for the people, man.
I don't even lie.
You have
now,
to.
Go to my Facebook page. Go to my Instagram and then look at my reels. And then you'll see the new commercial.
I work hard.
Yeah.
What it's about?
Crazy. Go to the.
He ain't gonna give us nothing, huh?
It's player. I'm running an ad on it. I got a Gold for Your Mouth commercial, a Father's Day sale going for Gold for Your Mouth right now.
Word.
Yeah. And then I got buy 10 shirts. So if you buy 10 shirts, right? Or more, whatever you buy, I give it to you for free. So you buy 10 shirts, I give you 10 shirts for free.
Oh, that's dope.
You buy 20 shirts, I give you 20 shirts for free. You buy 100 shirts, I give you 100 shirts for free.
That's dope.
Whatever you buy, I'm giving it to you free. I'm matching.
That's crazy. I'm actually working with somebody right now. I can't announce what the clothing brand is, but I was talking to them today about their branding, and yeah, for sure. Let's get
They
on.
need that.
Like
They
that
need
for sure.
that lick.
For sure.
You know? So
Sure.
want to come through and see me. Look, check this out.
Deals every day.
Mega stars like Kanye West.
Deals every day.
Creativity.
Million shirts sold.
Bulk orders.
Deals every day.
Free designs for schools. I love screen printing.
Deals every day.
Orders for everybody.
A million shirts sold.
Deals every day.
Buy one, get one free. I love working
Deals
here at
every
T-shirt
day.
Kings. Businesses and sports teams. Yes.
Deals every day.
Mega stars like Kanye West.
Deals every day.
I got the best team in the world. Creative artists.
Deals every day.
Nah.
Over 1 million t-shirts sold, man. That's a sack.
It is, but you know, I'm upset we ain't sold 2 million yet.
That's all. What's most important for you at T-Shirt Kings, man?
Customer service, man. Taking care of my customers, making sure that they major.
What about your team?
I got the best team in the world. They get busy. They love the customers. We got a saying, I don't gotta go to work. I get to go to work.
What are some of the different styles of shirts that like you can get made here?
I got DTF printing. We are definitely the screen print kings. We turn that around immediately for you, which by the way is what separates us from other companies. Somebody will tell you it takes 2 weeks. I tell you it's gonna take 2 days.
Where do you see T-shirt Kings like 5-10 years from now?
We're already the best t-shirt company in the world. We already are coming up with concepts that I don't see anybody else doing. You order 20 shirts, 10 of them are free. Bulk discounts, fast turnaround, and free designs.
Completely world class.
It's your homie C-Lock from from Network and Chill, where the network is real and entrepreneurs build, man. Y'all come on and rock with us.
Sean Fields, man. Y'all know where to catch me every single Monday night. We coming with heat, man. Y'all better make sure y'all get y'all's priorities together, man. We going over small business entrepreneurship, some financial tips, man. Pete, tell me, man.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Oh, hey, it's your boy Peanut, CEO of Dash Resource LLC. Your business is my business, and this guy needs a logo. Pharaoh.
Yo, it's Pharaoh. Yeah, make sure you at Gym City Market. Monday, December 19th, man. We there. Entrepreneurs. Yeah, come on.
Yeah, we in here. Okay, so I guess we got to start off by we announcing what these point system is about, right? You know what I'm saying? If something happens during this podcast, we get a chance to take points away from you, or you can take points away from us, right? So we can always start off by saying, I showed up late today, right? I showed up 6 minutes late. I was counting myself. You can take a point away from me.
I was on time.
Okay, so take a point away from me. Okay. And your phone was ringing, so I'm taking my point right back during the broadcast. Okay, so now you understand how the point system works.
Okay.
Let's move forward. But here on the Legend Reveal podcast, I'd like to find out the orders of our legends. So without further ado, where'd you grow up?
Dayton, Ohio, GBC.
GBC?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Here, born and raised.
Okay, so what was your early childhood life like?
Oh man, early child, I had everything.
How so?
From I wasn't like a girly girl. I was like more of a tomboy girly girl, if that makes sense. Like I like to get my nails done, paid attention to my hair, but I love to ride dirt bikes, go-karts, four-wheelers, like to get dirty. And I love doing things with the boys that the girls never really did. So like I had a go-kart, and the neighborhood boys would come to my house and knock on my window, my door, like, come on, Auntie, let's ride. And those are some fun times for me. I had a ball.
So let's talk about your home life. So where are you, like, you got any siblings?
Yeah, I have 3, I'm sorry. I have 2 sisters, 1 brother. Correction. My dad has 2 girls, and my mom has 2 girls, 1 boy. I was raised in a 2-parent home with my mom and my dad, and they are still together to this day.
That's love. Love. We love that type of love right there. So, like, what does your parents do for a living?
So, my mom is a stay-at-home mom. She cooked, clean, raised us, and my daddy took care of us. My dad is the owner of the Canine Club.
Okay.
It has been open, same owner, same location for over 30 years.
That is love. Like, that's right there is hard. Yeah. Like, that's a stat right there for sure. So, let's go into some of your early childhood experiences of the K9, right? Because we all have it, I'm saying, in Dayton, Ohio. I know, like, this is going out to the stratosphere, so people will be watching this all across the world. But, like, explain what your first experience was of the K9.
So, the K9 is also a family business, right? So, a lot of people always say, like, oh, the K9 is rough. It's a hole in the wall, or, you know, every club has their either bad rep or good rep.
Yeah.
You can't make everybody happy. Back then in the 90s, 2000, it was a lot of fights, and once people get to their car, you can't really control that.
Right.
And I believe that anything can happen anywhere. So you have one bad mistake, and it get a bad rep for a while. So my early childhood, it was going up to the club and like, oh, I wish I could be here. And I'm like a daddy's girl.
How early? How young were you being at the
That's a great question.
The first time I went, I think I was like 11, 12. Just going to go see my parents.
Yeah.
Before the club opened up. Because my mom. It's my mom.
Hey, shout out to Mama Love. Shout out to Mama Love for sure. We love Mama Love on this podcast.
So, my mom She would cook in the kitchen. She would have live bands, blues, and so I would go, go up there, and when it's nighttime, it's time to go. But as I got older, it was always like, I can't wait till I could work here. So I started working there as a bartender when I turned 21. Yeah, I worked there for 11 years as a bartender.
Okay.
For 11 years.
So we're not with that far yet, right? We still gotta take the little
childhood.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah. Sorry.
Childhood. So like in your early stages, did your dad or your mom kind of tell you that like, this kind of is a dangerous environment, or is something that you kind of heard or you perceived for yourself?
They never said anything about it being dangerous. As a kid, you didn't know too much or nothing. So no, they never shared that with me.
So at like, let's say like at age 11, so you said that like you wanted to work there. Was that your number one goal, or did you have other aspirations?
So as a kid, I always said like, I like to help people in any kind of way. So as a kid, my dream was to become an organ surgeon. But, it didn't get to that. But, no, the club was just something where all my family met under one roof. So that was fun to me. I'm like a family-oriented person. And, like, being at the club was like, that was the free venue.
Right.
So to speak. So everybody met up at the club. That was like the whole gang up. Where everybody met it.
Sure.
So, do you know your life path number?
Huh?
Do you know your life path number?
No.
You don't? Well, what's your birthday?
110.
110. Okay, cool. So that 10 that's in your birthday right there, that's a sign of leadership.
Shut up.
Yep, it's creativity, innovation. 10. One thing that I'm also, my life path is a number 10. Now, I'm not going to ask you what year you was born in, right? But we'll just stick to your birth day.
Okay.
Right, just sticking to the day that you was born on, the 10th. One cool thing about 10 is that 10 is the only double-digit number that's not like 11, 22, or 33. It's kind of got like two numbers, that same number, double digit like that can be an actual life path number, 10. But 10 breaks down into a 1, right? And so being a 1 means creative, innovative. It means that you strive to be the best at whatever it is that you're trying to do, right? And I don't know if this fits you well or not, but I'm just running down characteristics of a number 1 and the vibrations that it brings. And so the reason why I asked you that is because you said that you love to help people.
Yes.
All right. And so 1 is love, 2 is peace. You said January 10th?
Yep.
All right. So how you doing?
Hi.
1 plus 1. So you was born on the 1st, then the 10th. So that's 1. And then the 10th, the number 1 inside of 10 equals 2, right? So that 2 is peace, love, wanting to help everybody out. So you know what I'm saying? Like your birthday definitely says, like, you born to help. Like you will definitely be somebody who is interested in helping, and also adding just those numbers up, it means like you would be concerned about details of something too, like all the little intricate parts that make things work. You would be the glue person in order to put those things together, where somebody might have a big picture involved. You might know just kind of like the inner workings of putting something together in order for this thing to happen.
That's deep.
So,
thank you for educating me. That's deep.
but you also got a life path number, and we'll get your birth year and figure it all out to see
Oh, that's deep.
not only what you're doing now, but as to why you do what you do and why things work the way they work for you.
Yeah, I got a homegirl named Diamond. Shout out to Jack All Trades Exchange.
For sure.
She real deep on that, And
numbers?
yeah,
She like numbers?
and she always be like, "Honey, you got a purpose. What's your
Uh-uh.
purpose?" And I be like, "I don't, I don't get into it. I don't know." So what you just said, like that's deep
How do you fully
That's
receive it? I mean, are you seeing parts that connect to your actual
for
personality?
sure, for sure. What he just said, like, yeah,
That
I mean-
number 10 is just, I mean, I'm a 1, and 10 is definitely like, it's like innovation down there, independence, leader. 1 is the father, 2 is the mother, and 3 is the child. So like, if you do have a 1 in your life path, even if you are, I don't want to say it the wrong way, but like if you're a woman, right? You know what I'm saying? It gives you an innate ability to be able to be in a leadership position, which might be a little different than how things are perceived here in America. Because, we're living in this patriarchal type society where men are put at the forefront and always looked at as the leader. And women say oh, women can be the helper.
We
the
can
helper.
be anything.
Right.
Yeah. But as a woman, as that 1, you can do it all. You know what I'm saying? You damn near a 1 and a 2.
Wow, that's deep. Thank you.
For sure.
Thank you for educating me, for sure.
So, you talk about you riding dirt bikes and things like that, go karts, stuff like that. So, like, who are some of your day one friends?
Oh, the go kart people.
I mean, I'm talking about day ones. I'm just talking about day ones, period.
Day ones.
And you got to shout it out like back in the day when you call like Hot 102.9 or whatever. Like, when you call it?
Oh, so I'm going to just say go kart people.
All right.
Okay. So you got Jay Jones.
What?
Yes.
What?
You got Jay Jones. You got Black Josh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my God. It's so many.
Black Josh, that's Patron.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
That's my
He
bro.
said, you hear me?
Yeah, you hear me?
I'm saying, you hear me? Black Josh and Jay Jones, they are the ones that clicked to
Stick
my
out.
mind quick.
Yeah.
It was like about 10 of us.
Y'all went to school together?
No, we grew up we all GBC together.
Y'all all GVC?
Yeah.
How was it living in GVC though?
Okay, so GBC, it's like Waymire below, but I stayed like up. But I was always like
Arlene?
yeah.
Arlene?
Yeah, I like Arlene.
Mm-hmm.
So GBC started like almost like
Blueberry
Waymire,
and all
Blueberry, and all
that.
them.
That's in the Caleb Courts.
Yeah, I always was down there. They used to be like, you ain't from. Yes, I am, because I'm never. Well, whatever.
Oh, just keep it real. You lived in a rich part of the GVC.
Well,
Keep it real. Keep it real.
Don't tell me you lived in GVC, like up there by
Yeah.
like the funeral home.
She was like Nunu. She was like Nunu in ATL.
You lived in them good, nice houses.
And then come down there and kick it with the
but it's still GVC to me.
right.
So, did you really just say no?
You was like Nunu at ATL.
Take my chain back? No, child.
GVC Plus.
GVC plus.
Well, you know. Okay.
You was in the VIP section of GVC.
Whatever. However you say. But yeah,
You was in Caleb Courts though.
Like, well, I know Bebe that used to live there though. And Janelle Thomas. You know the Thomases?
as I gotten older,
Kevin
I know
McKee.
faces.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to sit here and be like, no, I don't know her. I might call her something else.
Yeah, no doubt.
Mm-hmm.
But they lived there too, is what I'm saying, because we all went to Fairview together, right?
Okay.
But I
Shout out
know
to
that
Bulldogs, okay.
their parents was actually out here working hard, taking care of business, so they was able to just like get away from a lot of the drama that would be down there towards Blueberry and of course.
Yeah.
But they still live right. I mean, it's the middle of the city. It ain't
For sure. Come on. I mean,
You're not really-
you still in Dayton, so you still.
Yeah.
So-
I mean,
so-
Gettysburg is right there.
So, like, what's your fondest childhood memory? It's always the first one you think about. It's always that one.
I just always bring up go-karts.
Go kart. So,
That's all that was the best for me.
Did you have your own go-kart?
I did. I still got
That's
it.
major.
I still
like,
got
it was one of those good old stories of maybe you wrecking the go kart or the first time you got a chance to ride one and you
So-
felt liberated.
Me and Jay Jones,
Shout
he
out to
had
Platinum
one.
Chef Jay.
He had one too. and we was riding. And back then, like, the police didn't know what to do. Because it was just, like, kids and how y'all get these? Like, what's going on? We don't even know the rule yet.
Right.
So we was, like, riding in the streets. And they wanted us to ride on the sidewalk. And we like, no, that's boring. Like, we want to ride in the street. So me and Jay Jones, we was riding together. And the police ended up, like, chasing us. And, like, trying to get away. And, like, I remember running from them. And I had the garage opener in my pocket. And as soon as I got close to the house, pulled the garage opener, parked it in there, and just, like, walked off.
How old are you at this time?
Like, ain't nothing happened. Like, what?
How old do you think you were when this happened?
My daddy got it for me when I was for my 11th birthday. Yeah, for my 11th birthday. So it had been like I was 12 or something.
Wow.
Yeah, I had it for a while.
Pimped off on them too.
Yeah. Because Jay Jones, he's cool with it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He
We know his
taught me a lot
personality
of
enough.
stuff. Taught me a lot of how to pill out and how to get away. a lot.
Book the chef. Book the chef.
I mean, what's cool is, like, for real, as a kid, you had a for real go-kart.
Yeah.
And not only that, you had a friend that had one too.
Yeah.
Nobody that I knew
Nobody.
my whole life, including today,
Nick Harvey.
had a go-kart.
Nicholas Harvey. Him and Josh was the the go-kart mechanics. They knew how to rig it, make us go faster. Everything.
Shout out to them.
Everything. I still got it to this day. I ended up getting it fixed, and it's now my son's.
Oh wow. That's hard.
Yeah, my son got one go-kart and a monster truck.
So I'll be remiss. I asked you your fondest childhood memory. I'll be remiss not to ask you what's your.
Something must be wrong.
Come on, you want to take that call? We can take a commercial.
You take commercial
let
break
me-
because
let me-
I don't want to keep taking points from you.
Let's go.
Deals every day.
Mega stars like Kanye West.
Deals every day.
Creativity.
Million shirts sold.
Bulk orders.
Deals every day.
Free designs for schools.
I love screen printing.
Deals every day.
Orders for everybody.
A million shirts sold.
Deals every day.
Buy one, get one free.
I love working
Deals
here at
every
T-shirt
day.
Kings.
Businesses and sports teams.
Yes.
Deals every day.
Mega stars like Kanye West.
Deals every day.
I got the best team in the world. Creative artists.
Deals every day.
Nah.
Over 1 million t-shirts sold, man. That's a sack.
It is, but I'm upset we ain't sold 2 million yet.
That's all. What's most important for you at T-Shirt Kings, man?
Customer service, man. Taking care of my customers, making sure that they major.
What about your team?
I got the best team in the world. They get busy. They love the customers. We got a saying, I don't gotta go to work. I get to go to work.
What are some of the different styles of shirts that like you can get made here?
I got DTF printing. We are definitely the screen print kings. We turn that around immediately for you, which, by the way, is what separates us from other companies. Somebody will tell you it takes 2 weeks. I tell you it's gonna take 2 days.
Where do you see T-shirt Kings like 5-10 years from now?
We're already the best t-shirt company in the world. We already are coming up with concepts that I don't see anybody else doing. You order 20 shirts, 10 of them are free. Bulk discounts, fast turnaround, and free designs.
Completely world class.
Trust me, it's nothing to really prepare.
Sorry, y'all. That's my mama. My mama come first.
Yeah, for sure.
I ain't gonna even lie, man.
Family first.
Yeah.
But hold on, look. I know we are talking about, we doing Legendary People podcast, okay?
I got you.
I had to get that. I had to get the worst childhood.
Nah, you good. You did gotta get the worst. Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
for sure.
All right, come with the worst, and then
And then we can segue.
I wanna change lanes on them real quick. It's
So
fucking big.
yeah, I asked you about your best childhood memory, your fondest childhood memory. What is your worst childhood memory?
Oh, I'll never forget.
She cracked her knuckle and everything. It's a real one.
So, my parents have like given me the world, right? So when you get in with the crowd in high school, it's like, you want to get a taste of bad, I guess.
Yeah.
So I would never.
After running from the police already and getting away. All right. The listeners.
So I would never forget. It was a girl I used to be cool with, and we all skipped at her house, right? So we ended up skipping, and the janitor at the time at Meadowdale, Lions.
Gang, the potty train. You know the vibes.
At the time, my mom was cool with the janitor, and he had called my mom and said, I seen your daughter leave with a group of kids, and they skipping. To me, it was fun. Like, we skipping. Like, we about to leave school. Because I never rode the bus. My mom dropped me off, picked me up every day.
Privilege.
Shut up. So, we skip at her house, and we is having a ball.
Right.
You understand me? I think this was about junior year or something. And it had to be like sophomore, junior. We skipping, and my phone keep blowing up.
Just like now.
No, not like that. It was worse. I'm talking about back to back to back. I'm like, y'all, you talking to them like, y'all, what I'm supposed to say? So they do this. Like, I'll just say you in class. So I'm like, Mom, I'm in class. Like, what you know your ass ain't? You didn't left school, da-da-da-da. And I'm like, I'm in class. She like, well, I'm about to come get you. Man, it took us about 20, 30 minutes to even get to her house from walking. It took us a minute to get there. So I knew I wasn't going to make it back.
Right.
So my dad, he gets on the phone and he like, where you at? I know you ain't in school. They done already told on you. Get here now. And my dad's voice, like to this day, is still like, straighten me up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know what it is about his voice, but it'll straighten me up. And I'm like, all right, here I come. So now I gotta leave the party.
Right.
And now I look like the one that, you got out, you gotta leave. So I'm like, all right, I know I'm gonna get in trouble. They're gonna take the cell phone.
Yeah.
They're gonna take everything. So I'm walking home slow. I get there. My mama choked me, and I would never. I swear, if my sister is watching, she choked me to the point where it raised me up, and my legs was dangling. They was dangling on it. She said, "Don't you ever." And I hadn't done nothing since.
There we go.
Nothing since. That was the worst. I'll never forget that.
So, like, it's actually a question that we had posed on a different podcast before. We really didn't come to a real good determination over it. Was, how do we prepare our daughters to date men of this generation?
Oh, that's a hard one.
Because like, you come from a good childhood. I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you come from good stock. My daughter is going to come from good stock. How do we prepare our daughters to date in this climate?
So, I'm going to just speak from a father. From my dad's point of view. My dad gave me everything. Anything. So, I don't accept less.
Okay.
Right? So, I don't judge a man by his job or what he can give me. I judge him by how he treat me.
Mm-hmm.
We can be poor together. We can make it out the mud together, but you're going to have to treat me like I'm just the number one queen. I don't give a damn if you make a rose out of a napkin. You just got to treat it, your kids a certain way so they know what to expect and what not to expect. You got to understand, like, your kids are watching you every day. So, my parents together a long time. I've never heard them argue. Never. Never.
And why?
Why?
Mm-hmm.
They never did it around us. Mm-hmm. There's not a moment I can tell you that my mom was screaming at my dad or my dad was screaming at my mom.
Right.
I knew something was wrong because the house was quiet.
Mm.
But I didn't know why it was quiet. So they never argued, And parents need to understand to this day, like, don't argue or talk down on the other parent in front of your child.
There you go.
Don't. I put that on other people because I was raised that way, and it's probably the wrong way. I don't know, but it worked out for me and my sibling. Like, there's not a day we could tell you, like, my mom kicked my dad out or my dad hit her or, you know, said something bad. Like, they never argued in front of us.
What is a good man? What's attractive about a man?
His personality to me.
Mm-hmm. And what features?
What am I paying attention to?
Well, what features in his personality makes that man attractive?
How you carry yourself and how you talk. So if I like a guy or whatnot, I'm a listen to you talk first.
Mm-hmm.
Cause even if I'm around you for a minute, I can tell how you carry yourself. I don't like loud guys. I don't like all the jewelry, and I don't like loud guys. A lot of men are loud. I don't like that. I don't like. It's a lot of things I don't like.
What do you like? Or not even. And so listen, when I'm asking you this question, right? I don't want to hear like general.
Okay.
I want to get to the nitty gritty, so men can understand what it takes to
Court.
well, not even court, but I want to know what a man has to do or how he should present himself to a woman that has morals and values and good family upbringing.
That's hard. That's dope.
I have to know that you take care of your kids.
Mm-hmm.
You got, and I'm talking about not no social media dad.
Right.
A lot of guys out here are social media dads. They'll get their kid for that day or that weekend and be like, you know,
Click, post,
you know, I
go.
don't like that. Mm-hmm. And then I'm a type of woman, I want to talk to your baby mama. And I don't even like, I use that word, so okay. I don't like using baby mama. I only said it so y'all can understand what I'm saying, but let me meet your daughter's mom.
Mm-hmm.
I'm calling your daughter's mom, or what's your daughter's name? Or one of them.
Micaiah.
Can I meet Micaiah's mom? Can we talk? You know, and I'm going to talk to her like, does Peanut take care of his kids? Like, is there anything you need? Is there anything I can help you with? I need to know that a man is taking care of the household before he think he can talk to me. Mm-hmm. Like, you got to be, what is your career? How are you paying your bills? Are you early? Are you late? Are you behind? Like, these are things I need to know so I know if you come in my life, are you adding or taking away?
So, all right. So, what about if a man has a woman, okay, but he likes you too? And
she took that sip.
Would you be interested in talking to a man that already has a woman if she was fine with that?
No, thank you. No, thank you.
Okay.
I'm not into the
Do
women.
you think that there is? All right. Let me ask you this: out of 10 men, how many are faithful?
Out of 10?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say 5. Half. Half.
We got other people on here that too. I want to get her like the running number is. We had Robin Javette on here, and she said 2. And you said 5, so you're a little bit more optimistic. I like that.
Yeah, 5.
5 are faithful. What age range are we talking about? Because I don't think 5 men. When I say faithful, are you talking about a monogamous relationship where this man does not become interested in other women other than the woman that he's with?
That's a fact.
Damn.
5. I'm a say.
Now, see, you know what? I really like the fact that you are optimistic about that. So those odds give you the leeway to go out and search for someone who will be faithful to you.
Yeah.
Because in the other conversations that we've had, right, we've always had a much lower number. Mm-hmm. More like
2.
10%.
Mm-hmm.
1 out of 10. 2 out of 10 at the very most. So
Can I go on a limb?
with me. Play this game. Play this game with me. Okay. What about if 1 out of 10 men are faithful? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Then what do you do with those odds? Do you do you accept another woman in order to keep your family together, or you just be by yourself?
No,
You rather be by yourself?
I would be by myself.
What about if a man has
'Cause a
a
man
child
could
before
take it
he
if a
comes?
woman
What about
did.
if a man has a child before he comes to you?
What you mean? Like he already had a baby before
Mm-hmm.
we met? That's no problem.
Is that a marriage?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
His previous relationship is a marriage.
Oh, he was married,
Mm-hmm.
got a divorce.
No.
I'm
He
not.
don't. He
no,
didn't. He didn't. No, wait a minute.
you didn't even.
He never was even married,
I get it.
but they just had a child. But is the child a marriage?
Yes. To me,
It's a union.
Yes.
It's two people coming together and making one.
yes.
All right, and it's an everlasting commitment between that person and there's someone else.
Yes.
All right, so like words and titles and words give us an opportunity to point at a situation for us both to understand what's going on, right? But if you change that word, then we could look at the situation as something different. So for example, if a man has more than one child, right? What's up, Brandy? Shout out to Brandy. She just checked in.
For sure.
Some hearts up. So if a man has a child in a previous relationship, right, and then he's like done with that relationship only from a sexual standpoint,
Right.
right? But he still has to take care of that family.
That's a
And
fact.
you demand that out of this man.
That's a fact. Yeah.
He still is in another family situation.
So what do you mean take care of the family? Like give me some examples.
Well, let's say that his child was being evicted from a house. Where the mother of his child was being evicted from a house. Would it be okay for him to pay the rent there in order for the child to keep a place to stay?
Okay, so I can see that two ways. I could say if me and the guy is in a relationship, the baby can come stay with us while the mom get on her feet. Because sometimes she can't pick up enough hours. She don't have a babysitter or whatever the situation is. So we gonna take the child in while you do what you need to do.
I've offered that before, and she'd be like, no, you're not taking my baby.
Well, that sounds like a personal problem. I don't know. Maybe you might want to talk to her and ask her why she feel that way.
But what's the other way though?
So, my son's dad, real good dad. Him and his daughter's mom, best relationship I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
So if she ever came, like she's married, but if she ever came to him, like I need your help, we got to figure this out, or I'm gonna get kicked out. Even though she got a husband, whatever the case is, if he tell her I'm gonna pay 6 months or 3 months of y'all rent until y'all figure it out or something, I'll be okay with it. I would be okay with it because me and his daughter's mom, we got a
That's
good
what you're
ass
saying
relationship.
is, like you established that relationship with the child's mom to start off with.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
you already know what type of time they on,
Yeah.
or at least the perception of what.
Cause I know that she gonna go hard to figure out. I know she ain't gonna. I ain't gonna ever say never because you don't know. But if she ever got down to her last and she wasn't married and we had the same relationship that we have today, and my son's dad like, I need to pay her rent for 6 months, 3 months, like until she figure it out. Okay.
Yeah.
Good, cool. And I'm gonna ask her, is there anything I can do?
Yeah.
Is there? I mean, I don't know. Our relationship is like that.
Right. And that is how I feel like a lot of relationships should be. Like when I look at like how you guys interact with each other and how y'all build with each other, that is a model for how things should actually be. Like hands down for sure.
Can I do an interjecting point?
Yeah.
sometimes the person that you left still ain't done healing yet, right?
So how long
So-
does that take?
So I mean, I can never judge how long it takes someone to build the Leaning Tower of Pisa, right? Because on my end, I'm already done healed. I'm already moved on. The person that is left scoring based off me knowing that I left a toxic situation, knowing this person will never be what I need for them to be, right? And them knowing that they lost a good person is always going to be someone who would never want me in a positive, healthy relationship. So opening that door for y'all two to have dialogue, I think, will be problematic for my child's situation. Even though, like, for instance,
So you saying having a conversation and being able to be there for your family, that you not like you don't live there anymore, but that's still your family though.
right, absolutely, and to like bring it back home to make sure I'm sewing in the needle correct, like correctly. You reaching out to, let's say, it would be my child's mom. That would not be a positive discourse because she's not done healed yet.
So y'all might need to have a conversation.
That conversation is not going to go far at all.
How wouldn't it?
Yeah, y'all might need to have a conversation because
I mean,
No, I'm being honest. Like I'm saying, like right now in 2023, if me and you were together and you would reach out to my previous relationship's mom, it would not be a positive discourse. She would not be as positive as now, where it's like, okay, I took my daughter to go see Little Mermaid, stuff like that, and it'll run past the hour that I was supposed to drop her off based off our visitation. I had to go to court to go do. I had to take her to court because she was that scorned after a relationship. I'm not crapping on her because we have a positive thing going on based off me staying solid in my approach. But it would not be as easy peasy if she would be like, okay, so you and your little girl are trying to do X, Y, Z with my daughter. It's gonna be a hard cutoff
like
you gotta have a baby back
you
at
gotta give her that
5 p.m.
respect. You understand? Like maybe she feel like you're not giving her a certain level of respect.
I disagree. I'm respectful to a fault. I'm respectful to a fault. I'm a person. I mean, you test my spirit. I'm not a person that's. I've never called her out her name. Never once in our relationship. Not even in a fallout.
I think it's more of like asking her versus telling her.
And something else too, like it depends on the level of relationship that you are in with this new person.
Exactly.
So like if you guys have been together for 4 or 5 months, she might not see that as anything official enough
Exactly.
for anybody to even come and approach her.
Exactly.
Oh, it took a while for me to meet.
Okay. So there. Okay.
But if
We in agreement then.
If it's been a year or so, and then or even maybe sooner than that, like some people have this defense up to say like, I don't want my child around nobody else.
Yeah.
I don't want
It
my
take
child
time.
around this other person. I mean,
That's that hurt.
Yeah, it take time.
it is that hurt, man. You know what I'm saying? And a parent has the right to be leery of someone else that's new with all of the stuff that's going on.
Agreed.
Especially a father
Absolutely.
with his daughter
Absolutely.
around
Yeah.
a new man.
Absolutely.
Like you want to make sure that everything is everything. So, but like me, if there was a new man coming into one of my daughter's lives, right, and the mother was serious about it, and she said, hey, he would like to just meet you.
Respect.
I would just look at that situation and say, damn, you know what? Bet I'm gonna come through and meet this bro just so I can feel his vibration. Because like honestly, if you're done with a relationship, right, there's no reason for you to just be trying to stop this person from moving on. Like a lot of times it's better for you when that person moves on, so you don't gotta go and just keep babysitting that situation.
That's how I feel in
You know what I'm saying?
in like my own regard. It's like I have to still navigate this delicate eggshell of someone else's feelings based off knowing I'm already fully moved on.
But do you think that
I'm being completely honest and transparent on it.
I hear you. But so Ani, look. So we asked you about what makes a good man, right? What are the virtuous. Is that right? Virtuous.
Virtuous.
Characteristics of a woman. What would you want your son to look for?
There you go.
Oh, boom, that was it.
Shaq in the paint, man.
Oh,
Shaq in the
whatever.
paint.
She got a. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I don't even want to think.
Nah, you
That's
got
on
to.
three.
We in that bag. We in that bag right now. We there.
Fast forward in 15,
We there.
16, 17 years old.
30 years in the
No,
future.
fast forward in 17 years from now where he's
She just gotta have something going for herself. She gotta already be established, and so I want my son to be able to add to her, not make her. I want him to. He has to add to her. So she gotta have something going on, a career.
Would you want her to have more than him? Like for example, let's say that she has graduated from college and got a great job, and let's say that she's making $100,000, you know,
Okay.
and he's making, let's say, like $45,000. Would you feel like the balance ain't there, or would he be adding to her? Or what?
It's hard for me to even answer that question because I know my son is gonna be great.
Yeah.
It's a fact. I know he's gonna be great, but
And she sees that greatness in him.
yeah, but
Right.
But she done got.
if he was only making 40 and she was making 100, like if he okay with it, then that's okay. I'm not gonna down him. Like, you need to get your life together. Like, she making more than you. You got to get it together. Like, I mean, as long as she's treating him right and don't belittle him because she is making more. Now, that's where the problem comes in. Like,
Is it okay for her to be paying the bills and
No.
him stacking?
No.
No.
Only
Should he
if
be paying? Should he be paying all the bills?
Well, she making double what he making.
you talking to a person who come from a household where my dad pay all the bills.
Right.
All the bills. And, you know,
What if his dream is deferred? Like, what he's working on ain't paying the bills right now. Like, he wants to be
Long as she's okay
organ
with
surgeon. He want to be an organ surgeon, right?
oh, he got to be doing something.
So
if she
yeah,
support
like
his dream,
he's in school right now.
yeah, I'm fine with it. If she support his dream,
Yeah.
then that's fine. But he can't just sit still and be okay with what he's doing. He got to do better. So if you step into a woman that got a bigger caliber than you, you got to figure it out now.
And how long should a man have to work on his dream? What's the cutoff for working on your dream? Let's say he,
School, it depends. Because, God damn it, that is a heavy load there.
all right, 8 years.
He got to be in school, though.
It's 8 years of a woman supporting a man's dream. What about if he wants to be an artist?
Do what?
Artist.
Not Chris, not little.
I did it with a chihuahua.
I hear what you're saying.
What?
I'm asking. So let's say
You gotta have a deal.
We're not talking about you no more. Wait a minute.
You gotta have a deal.
What about
One bill.
A deal.
Oh,
should a woman date an aspiring rapper?
Local artist.
What?
Aspiring local artist.
I can't think.
Yeah, she can, but you gotta have a job. That need to be your hobby.
What about? No,
Yeah.
he's too young. He's 19 or 20.
No,
He's 19 or 20. She's 19 or 20, and he's an aspiring artist. How long should she support that dream before she says you need to go get a for real job?
a year. A year and a half.
Damn, that ain't. Oh.
Ow.
A year and a half.
Ow.
No, I'm gonna tell you why.
Ouch.
No, I'm gonna tell you why.
Wow.
Because his grind is gonna be hard. I know somebody. I grew up with somebody. Shout out to Jason, man.
Shout out to Jason for sure.
Oh man, that
Well, it
boy.
took Jason longer than a year and a half.
No, I'm saying his
Way
grind.
longer than a year.
No. I'm saying his grind is what I'm talking about.
Well,
He
He's
got
still on the
that.
grind.
I'm
Jason said he ain't made it yet.
Yeah, we just had him on the podcast.
But I'm saying like that grind. For a year, you better grind hard. You better you better figure it out. You better go to Atlanta, LA. Like, you better figure it out. You got a year. So she could take care of
Jason
him
would have
over
a whole year to create Got My Hustle Up. It took him longer than 2 years to even create the film.
Well, he said that he been shooting fentanyl since 2019.
Yeah.
Well,
Which was red carpet event hosted by me.
Hosted by me. I'm sure that if it was on his time, it would have been done quicker than that.
I disagree. For the first time.
The only reason why I say that because you got
people. Yeah.
Yeah, so-
he says that all the time.
so
like,
if
his
it
main
was
hold up is
something-
other people, man.
If it was something where everybody could come, like when he say and get it done, it would have been done quicker.
Nobody can do everything all by
What about
themselves.
what about the woman? That's true. He's right though. Like, he can't play all the roles in his movie by himself.
You know how boring that movie would be with this
Although he did do some of that shit in his
cartoon.
Cartoon.
Yeah.
He played several roles in that.
Shout out to Jason.
But so you said a year and a half for a man to just try to
A year and a
aspire.
half too.
Ow.
Is there any difference
Damn.
from somebody going to college for like 2 or 3 years and then they
Whole years is the big
What
institution.
about somebody that's doing that, going to college for a long time and then decides like, man, this is
Oh, what them
this is for
things.
me.
I know a couple people who have done that.
So
But
what about if she was
It's
supporting
still a
his
dream
doing
to
that?
follow. School take a while, hell. It do. So I don't know.
And I think it takes equally for you to build up a rapport, for you to build the network.
Bro, how can she sit around and wait for this man to just continue to rap, go to the studio, travel all over, spending up all of the money that spending up all the money that they're like,
That's why I said you
she's
gotta have
probably
the
working
deal.
hard for, and damn, like
He got to be having some little.
it's not really panning out, but like he's super talented and he believes in himself.
Well, she responsible too, cause she gotta help. She gotta help.
She got to help.
I mean, we trying
Paying
to make it
everything.
happen.
No,
I'm
no,
talking about like
on the
promoting, going. She got to help. She
help.
got to do flyers. She better to go back in the day and put flyers on some cars or
Do you
something.
think it would be wrong for her to go in and meet with producers and
Try to get him like studio time or deal
try
or
to
something?
get it? Yeah,
No.
even like flirting with producers and stuff in order to get it done.
He always got.
No.
There's nothing wrong with her doing that.
Mm.
What about the next level?
Oh, I know. What's over the door with him? He in there. What's over the door? That's Shaq. That's Shaq. He got you in that paint. He gonna spin and dunk on you, Eric.
I'm sure the guy will appreciate it. Maybe we made it. Thank you.
Take this point.
Yeah.
Take this point. Take that point. Like, what about to take to the next level?
I'm like, damn. Would it be wrong for a man to encourage his woman to do stuff like that in
Have
order
sex
for
with-
them?
That's wrong.
That's wrong.
That's wrong. Because now I feel like a prostitute.
OrganizedSex.com. Shout out to the dollar bill.
Yeah. What?
What about if it was gonna change their life forever?
Uh-oh.
What about if that one time with the right producer?
Honey, where's the paper? I need to make sure. And then
Just say
What they married? If you married. No.
He got
If you married with no prenup. If you married with no
a
prenup.
woman has to stand on her values.
Hard.
Don't do
Okay.
it.
No, I wouldn't.
The question was, if a woman could go and meet a producer, her boyfriend is an artist.
With Drake. Is she gonna meet with Drake?
Her boyfriend is an artist.
I don't even want to be
And
with him no more.
she could sleep with
I don't even want to be
producer
with him
in
no more. I
order
want
for
to be
her
Drake now.
friend to. And
You want Drake?
in order
Yeah,
for her
I'm just
boyfriend
gonna
to
be with
get
him.
$1 million deal or whatever kind of deal.
Honey,
he
it's
was
not even
looking
a
for.
deal. It's over.
Would it be worth it?
It's over.
So y'all do know about that story about Drake,
If
right?
he told you to do it, how would you feel about him?
Honey, I
So
wouldn't
wait.
do it for him.
So
I would do
wait.
it for myself.
So wait. There is a story that actually happened where Drake invited a dude and his girl out because the girl was
Overseas.
an artist,
Mm-hmm.
and he flew him out. He showed him a great time, both of them a great time, and then they got to flirting, and then the dude got mad and he flew back home, and his girl stayed, and then he never did anything else with her.
He slept with her.
I mean, I'll say musically, or
Drake slept with her and then never helped.
Smashed and passed. Sent you right back to your husband after
Damn,
that.
I didn't know he passed on her.
Yeah.
Honey, it was a time.
Oh my.
It was a time. If that's the case, had a ball.
Well, but man,
Had a
how
ball.
how valuable and how serious is
Sex.
right?
It's very valuable.
How?
Very.
So for instance,
How?
I mean,
My
okay.
temple.
So let me give you my diatribe. Everybody ready?
Yeah.
Right? People will throw away a 40-year marriage over something that lasted 15 minutes.
Yes. I agree
Right?
with you. And
Right?
that's what they supposed to do.
So wait. There is 24 hours in a day. Right? There's 7 days in a week. If a person was faithful for 99% of a year, that's worth them being bad. Like that's something you will throw away. When
Now, if I'm married, that's different.
okay, give me an example.
Because now I need to have that communication.
So how
What
much
is it that I
cheating is
wasn't
allowable within a 30-year relationship? How many times within a 30
I don't
year?
know. I can't put
One
a number
time.
on it.
At least once.
I better not find out.
Okay, so if you
Now,
found out about
I gotta do it back to you.
so now you gotta get some get back. So does that cancel out the cheat?
We might as well be in an open relationship because we're gonna keep ping ponging back and forth.
I got a different. So like my main point is this: is the fact of you can be faithful for not like for instance. All right, for instance, so we're all business owners, right? If you caught your employee who has been the perfect employee every single day, show up every single day,
Yeah.
early, and they show up late. One time they had a flat tire, they show up late. You gonna scold them like your employee that's always late?
But I think that what you're doing is minimizing the value of sharing your body with somebody else. And like you wouldn't compare it to them coming in late. You would compare it to them like setting you up for a robbery. Or you would compare it to like something that would be
wait,
more
cuz
serious.
wait, because I gotta digest that. That was kind of hard.
Right. So like when it comes to your woman, right? Man, she is a representation.
Take that fucking point, bro. Damn, never mind. Nigga, you won it.
Your woman is a representation of you.
That's a fact.
And she is definitely an investment. You know, like you should be putting your all into your woman. Like you should be making sure that your woman understands that you guys are building something special together. You know, and honestly, if she does dip out even in that type of way, it's because she don't want to be a part of whatever it is that you're building. So rather than fighting her and trying to prevent her from doing it, you should let her go and do more. I don't think that you should let her go. When I say let her go, I mean you just break apart from the relationship.
Oh, I thought you meant like go have fun, baby.
Well, anything that she would want to do, I would want her to do that, including be with me faithfully.
I agree.
But if she doesn't want to be with me faithfully, I wouldn't be in the business of trying to make her
be.
Yeah, he said in opposite direction, such that if you catch your girl cheating,
right? That's just fine. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't make somebody do what they don't want to do.
Right, that's good. I agree.
But the only problem with that is trying to make things equal where equality actually does not exist.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that the way that they have described America here and the way that they describe love in America is built on fakeness and false pretenses. Because sex means different things to different people.
Myself included. I don't take it that person.
Right. So honestly, Pete, like if that would work for you, if you wouldn't mind your woman being with somebody else because she was faithful to you most of the time, then that would be how you are viewing it. But somebody else say, no, I can't tolerate that. Or you might get a woman that says, damn, only 10% of the men are faithful. If I get a man that comes to me and tells me, you know what, I do love you, but man, it's this gene inside my body where I always look at women and I crave their beauty, and for whatever reason, I can't control myself to not talk to them. But if I could come to you and tell you about when I get urges like that, you would understand. Then maybe we could.
You need to be with
I want
somebody
to,
who.
but I also want to clarify.
But you know what?
Wait. I want to clarify a little bit.
In other cultures, not even. I don't think that a man should be having threesomes with women, right? He shouldn't be doing that.
Unless the woman was involved in it, like she wanted to.
Like me, for example. Let's take me for example, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm 47. I'm at an age now where I appreciate one good woman.
Okay.
That's hard.
And I appreciate all of the good things about her where I don't crave to have a relationship with multiple women.
Mm-hmm.
But if you would talk to me 10 years ago or even 20 years ago especially, like if I could come to a woman and say, I got multiple baby mamas right now. Right? Those are my different families. And they didn't have to be at odds with each other if I could have just figured out a way to say like, damn man, sometimes young men are going to damn near get turned on by every woman they see. So if I don't want to have a threesome, but babe, it ain't that I don't love you, but I get sidetracked by
Does it
other
feel like
women.
a conquer thing? Like you just gotta conquer.
Men just want more than one woman. And they can't go and tell their woman that because it will destroy their household.
I don't agree with that.
So wait. I'll add to the point. Right.
Man.
So wait. Women like.
Y'all don't know
So wait.
that, though. Y'all don't know.
I got it.
Y'all not a man.
No. I'll relate to something that like they can actually find real estate in. Right. Y'all like varieties of certain things.
Mm-hmm.
Same idea process. You like variety of certain things. You wouldn't wear the same pair of shoes every day. I'm not saying that. I am not saying. Yes, you could, but you do like a variety, right? I'm not minimizing.
That's a
sex
bad
to that.
example because you got
I'm
your
saying.
everyday shoes and you got a closet full of shoes you ain't never touched or haven't had a chance to wear.
I'm just saying like you like. So we don't have to minimize the shoes. I'm saying a variety.
Okay,
variety.
You don't eat the same food every day, P. There you go.
I
Go
will.
ahead. Go with that.
Yeah, so like you like a variety of everything, but I also want to clarify earlier because like I'm not like this person like, oh, just go ahead and go cheat on me. No, I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying I understand. First of all, I like to give grace because I understand that grace is something that is given to us every single day, right? So, and also I understand that what someone else does is not a direct decision about me. Like if I'm with you and you chose to do something stupid as fuck, like you went out there and shot a school up, it's not a direct decision of me at all.
Which is a more interesting question. I like that. If a woman cheats on a man, normally whose fault is it? Is it the man or is it just the woman that's
The
right?
man.
It's
False.
the man's fault. Ain't it?
Cappuccino being sick.
Nah, I'm gonna listen to what
The
she's saying.
man.
Come on, explain
Explain
on
why.
that. Honey, let me- why?
man.
Why?
It's something he wasn't doing. Something.
I
Didn't
agree.
pay
100%.
attention to her. Didn't notice she got her hair done. She wanted to spend time.
Yeah,
Spend time. What Martin say? Spend time with me. Spend time with me. And he didn't. Always busy. And you know that'll direct her attention somewhere.
I would like to break it down in percentages.
Oh,
because
please.
we can't.
Please,
So what
dude.
percent would it be the man's fault?
100.
Nah, that's bullshit.
100.
So you mean to tell me it ain't no women out here that's just love to fuck? I'm sorry. That would just go and cheat on
Well,
their
in a
man.
DTF.
when their man
But she
is doing
wouldn't be in a relationship.
Qualifier. No, wait.
she
So wait.
could be.
Qualifier, right? So
She
I am
could
a
be-
historian of
she
this
could be with a man
podcast.
for money.
I'm a historian of
She
this
could be with a
podcast.
man for money, and she could be with a man for She could be
Good.
with a man for money, and she's not being fulfilled like
To her
sexually,
standard.
or to her standard, or
And
or she could like variety.
That's his fault.
Man, but come on, man.
But
A
what
woman
man
is
do?
supposed to be
What man do
fulfilled.
you know?
What woman is supposed to be fulfilled though?
is.
Like, what does she want? Like, hold on. First of all, like, you're a woman.
Table tip.
Stop doing that. Stop needing sex. You don't
Stop
need
needing
no-
sex. Oh, wait. Look at that camera. Do a PSA right now. Look at the camera.
First of all, listen, let me tell you something to women.
Close
Women,
up.
you are a woman. You are a flower. Okay? You understand me? Like, stop doing that. Don't ever run around and say he wasn't giving me all that I needed sexually. Like, you don't need nothing.
My
You don't
thing
need
is
that.
time.
Right. That's real woman stuff
My
right
thing
there.
is time. Like, you never have time for me. So when you go out to the club and try to be busy with your girls and stuff like that, oh, you got a nice outfit. So now this man is paying attention to something that the man I'm with ain't even saw. So now I'm like, damn, you saw that? Like,
So let's flip the tape over. When a man cheats, what percentage of it is the woman?
Oh, yeah. That's a good shot, P.
75.
Oh my God!
Of course. You are really cool. Man.
Yeah.
According to you, if you get...
We don't come there. You can tap on that one.
Drunk on mine.
Oh, it's that little tap on. Oh man, you got.
Oh, hold on, come on.
75.
So when women get cheated on, 75% of the time it's their fault.
It's something she wasn't doing. The house wasn't clean. You wasn't fucking me enough. Goddamn it, you wasn't cooking. You wasn't spending time. It's something.
All right, so.
And then a man ain't even gonna be honest. That'd be the getter for me. Like, I'm so.
So you think that cheating women be honest too?
Do what?
You think that cheating women are honest before they cheat?
No.
All right, then, so we're talking about the same devil.
But I said that's communication. Tell me what I'm doing wrong. Because as a woman, there are signs that we give you before we go do something.
Okay, so
we're just not paying attention to it.
So hold on, wait a minute. Let me ask you this.
The top 5 signs. The top 5 signs. The top 5 signs. Wait. What are the top 5 signs before a female cheat right now?
Time, sex. To me, time.
You can't put time in there twice.
Yes, I can.
Yeah.
Double time.
So a man needs to be spending time with his
Spending time for sure. Yeah.
All right. So if he's gonna portion out his day, how long should he be working? We got 24 hours.
I'm gonna say a week. You got couples that do date night. You got couples that cook together.
Now, how many hours a week should he work?
Hour a week.
40.
Yeah.
40
More, maybe.
52.
52. Oh,
so that's giving 52. What's that?
That's like a day. Give me a day.
4 hours overtime.
That's 4 hours overtime a day.
Yeah, give me a day. I know you work. I know you busy.
Hey,
I know you doing your thing, but just give me a day.
Well, put this for example. Today I worked from like 7:30 this morning until now, which is 8:47. So I've worked about 13 hours. By the
So
time I
out of
get home,
7,
it'll be like 9.
I did her math. I did her math.
13 hours today.
I did her math.
Watching a movie together in the bed.
Her math is 52 hours, right?
Easy.
And so that breaks down to him working 7 days a week, working at least almost 8 hours a day. So 7.43 hours a day. So if he works 7 days a week, which is your overtime,
Which is doing too much. You shouldn't be working. You shouldn't be working
7 days.
You shouldn't be working no damn working 7 days a week. According to the Bible.
I'm just asking for a day. You can work all you want to. Just give me a day. Even if
Just
we like,
just watch a movie.
yeah, if we watch a movie in the bed.
Like take a day, watch a movie,
Shit,
cook
we
some
gotta
food.
eat.
Yeah.
Let's eat together.
I would say 30.
So out of 6 days a week,
Oh no, wait a minute, I still got.
Date night twice.
well,
I'm good. I got some.
Or try to. I would say do something twice a month out of 30 days.
Nah, twice a month. That ain't enough.
Why not? Y'all see each other.
But
Date
what
night
she's
every
saying is
Wednesday.
it don't gotta be.
Date night
It don't
every
have
Sunday
to
or
be
something,
going
every
out.
other
It don't gotta be an outing.
right.
She's content with just an outing at least twice a month.
Like do something together twice.
So
I don't care if you go to sleep while we're watching a movie.
just watching.
Yeah,
Man,
just
watching
watch
a
a
movie is very. That is.
It's soothing.
What's the word that I'm looking for?
Easy.
Easy, but damn, I can't think of the word that I'm looking for.
Bonding.
It's like no, it's reasonable.
Okay. Yeah, read.
That's reasonable. Like you can't say shit to that, bro. Only thing she want to do is just
I don't care.
Watch the movie and cuddle.
Yeah, I don't
But
care if we make
trust me,
bologna
that's
sandwiches
bullshit.
and
That's
go
gonna-
eat in the park.
that ain't gonna work. bro.
So the problem with
That's
me
not gonna
is
work.
What do you mean?
You're not gonna keep putting up with that shit.
exactly.
No.
Women want one thing in this life. No, women want one thing in his life.
Doing that shit.
Wait.
Watch a movie for how
Wa-
long?
wa- Watch this. Watch this.
I
Watch
said even
this.
if you make a bologna sandwich
this.
and go eat in the park.
Watch this. Wait. Watch this.
Yeah, like
But that's true.
because a lot
Hold
of men be like, oh, it costs too much. It costs too much. Baby, we can go walk at the riverscape.
Women want one thing in life.
Time. It just
Do you
how
know-
creative.
but don't you think that women would
Watch
start
this.
comparing the things that she does with her man to what other men are doing with their women? Like taking them
I
away.
do
And they
believe that
honeymoon
most
stages.
women are more creative than men.
Who?
I do believe. Hold on, run it back. I do believe that most women are more creative than men when it comes
Absolutely.
to date night or
We in
something
agreement.
like that. So I would accept that you didn't, because you don't know how to be creative like that.
Yeah. Y'all
But
take
what you
initiative.
did, you took time for it, and I appreciate that. Like, I don't care if you make a turkey sandwich and be like, babe, we going to the park, and it come out of a cooler, and you put the blanket down.
What's wrong
We
with
having a ball. Just
What-
me and you. I just want your time. That's
What's
it.
wrong with a female just saying, "Hey, like, for real, like, I'll be completely fine because I'm a Leo, just like bro is, right? I'm completely fine with my girl saying, "Hey, this Friday we doing this." I'm cool with that.
Yeah. I don't see nothing wrong with that.
All right, and then what I would say, where I cut off for is, women want one thing in life besides time, and that is more. Because even if we start that trend of doing that,
I want more.
see?
I mean, you gonna always want more. But the thing about it is, you are in a relationship, and it shouldn't be only her wanting to do these things. Like, you
It's
should want
not.
to do stuff with her too.
Yeah.
But like she agreed that like women are way more creative when it comes to date night because we're not even on that frequency. We're on the grindstone of to the third to look up.
Instagram will help you out a lot.
No.
You go on Instagram and see all
I
them
disagree.
videos.
I think
Yeah,
that a
right.
man should just be just as interested in kicking it with his woman
I agree.
as she is in
Make
kicking it with
me
him.
feel like you
Like
want
you
to
don't
do
gotta,
good.
your woman
Yeah.
don't gotta be the only one putting in.
I didn't
effort
say the
in order-
only one.
I'm saying, well, you can't keep saying like I'm on the grind, this and that, and I don't got no time because that shit don't work. Like, man, it takes two to put in an effort in order to make this thing work. And if somebody is doing all the work in order for this relationship to be on point, then she's got every right to feel like there might be something better out there for her.
So
And that's-
I heard this term before that the squeaky wheel gets the grease. Have you heard
I
that
don't
before?
want to hear a woman nagging, bro.
No, I'm not saying that. Like for instance, so we're talking about communication like in a relationship, right? So if it's something that I like, for instance, I could be completely happy with how things are going, and my girl could not.
Yeah.
So if she wants things to change,
Communication.
then she should voice the thing that she would like to change. If I'm completely happy with,
Yeah.
I don't want to hear it.
You don't want to hear it?
you don't want to hear her talking about what she would like to happen in your relationship with her.
You don't want to hear that?
Not
Next.
really.
Next. Okay, you don't want to hear that? You take my feelings as if I'm nagging. Next. I'm telling you how I feel.
Me too.
And you take that as I'm nagging.
Me too.
Oh, please.
No, it's not just that, but come on now. Like, come on.
The
every day.
squeaky wheel gets the grease.
You hear that? What about if your man does that to you?
I
Keep
want to
telling
know.
you.
I want to know.
To what extent?
Until I fix the problem.
Yeah, see,
Come on.
Until
the
I fix
squeaky
problem.
wheel
No
gets the
way.
grease.
Ain't no way.
Oh no, we say every day.
No way.
If you tell me
We can
something
grease the wheel and don't squeak for
no,
don't squeak for a
if
minute.
the man tell you something today, you need to start on it today. You need to fix it today.
Today.
But what about if he's
One word.
asked, okay, all right. So now I'm gonna walk you down.
I love. Shaq in the face.
I'm gonna walk you down the street.
He back in the
What
paint
about
again.
if it's something that philosophically you don't agree with?
Okay.
Like he's trying to tell you, cook.
Ugh.
Whoa. Next.
That quick?
Next.
I shot a shot that quick. He said, like, man, come on, you ain't cooking enough. And you like, damn, okay, cool, I cooked tonight. Then the next night, you gonna work on it. Okay, but the next day I'm cooking. All right, cool.
That's how you cook and put my salt in it.
Then the next day, you didn't cook. 7 days a week. Like, come on now, bro. Hold on, bro. You can cook too. And then after that, right?
Yeah, I can cook.
I'm just saying.
It's just
so
funny,
to
'cause
get
that's
somebody
definitely a
with their
conversation
rebel calls
Yeah.
coming at you every day,
Every
or
day.
even enough. It don't even got to be
Every day.
But you
It
know,
can
if
be
you
once a
change
week.
it, then you won't hear it no more.
You can't make somebody happy who's not happy with what you got to bring. So that's the thing about it. Like, you really cannot.
Yeah,
Like,
she put both headphones on now.
I only want somebody that wants me exactly how I am.
On God and them.
And I only want somebody who
Oh,
doesn't have
Jesus,
to. I
divine
don't,
Christ.
I don't really want somebody. I don't want somebody that has to tell me how to be. I have to be myself 100% of the time and let us mesh like that. And once we got that understanding, then that's the match for you.
Velcro.
Somebody keeps saying, I'm unhappy with how you are because you don't do this. You like, God damn, bro, that really ain't me. And so you want me to be somebody I'm not. Shit. And now I gotta hear that shit. That's why I don't, and I
rewind.
I reciprocate that shit with my woman too. Like, I don't gotta keep telling you how I want you to be. I'll keep now. It's okay to mention suggestions to people.
Right.
Okay, you can subtle too, but man, my woman don't feel like me trying to fucking tell her what to do, how to do it, just because I think I know this and that for her. Like, she gonna see what I do. She gonna come through with the example that I'm setting forth. If she don't feel like that's for her, she gonna do her own thing. And damn, I might learn something from her.
I'll give you a prime example.
But telling somebody what to do all the time is.
I'll give you a prime example.
Are you gonna repeat yourself before you stop?
So wait, I got a prime example, right?
Well, it's certain values that I'm gonna be with or not be with.
I'll give you a prime example, right? I'm never going to tell my girl what she should or should not wear. Ever. Because the right woman for me is going to choose something that she knows wouldn't be disrespectful for me at all.
What's disrespectful?
Based off whatever I'm feeling that day.
Damn. But he's right though. But nah,
I
like,
feel like with a certain age, you can't wear certain stuff.
Okay, cool. And I feel like I'll move at that same climate and temperature.
do you think that there's anything that's like inappropriate for a woman to wear?
In a relationship or
No, just
or
even not in a relationship.
Single.
To me, I would never.
Pasties, no shirt.
Now, if the outfit is baby,
Oh my.
I can't wear none of that stuff. Because when I had my son, I kind of shut down. So.
Yeah, there
You just said something a lot of the world needs to
That's just
understand.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I got friends that'll wear what they want to wear still.
Example
But-
of what these clothing that you're talking about.
Like, they can wear shorts and they ass to be hanging out. I won't wear that.
Fishnets with like fishnet top.
Or a one-piece bodysuit. It looks like I can't wear that. You look good, girl, and you working it. But me personally, I will never wear what I used to wear in my 20s.
When you see somebody wearing something that you feel like is inappropriate, you don't tell it to them to put them down, but in your mind, do you judge?
But she gonna tell them.
Come on.
No,
I don't. Come on.
Because
We there.
okay, so how I was raised, when you go to a funeral, you are covered, right?
Yeah.
My parents are from the South. You don't wear red. Red means that you're happy they're dead. So
Red means you're happy.
I didn't know that.
from the South.
Red mean you
Right.
happy they dead. That rhyme too.
So as me growing
So for my
up,
ops. With all red. I ain't
No,
got
it's
the op
me
red.
growing
Red
up.
Memorial T-shirt. Damn, I can't even make them no more.
no, Some people do favorite colors now and stuff like that, but
Yeah.
when
But subconsciously, they don't even know they're wearing.
that's
it 'cause
the
they're
South
happy they
thing.
did.
That's the South thing.
They're from the South.
So
Wow.
how I go to funerals, I try to make sure I'm fully covered.
Yeah.
I try to make sure that my butt isn't showing as much as it would. So I try to wear a shawl, or I try to be respectful in some type of way, because it's like respect the dead, respect your elders. I go to funerals now and people have like the shoulders are off, or their titties are showing, or their skirts are too short, or they wearing stripper tie-up shoes. And it's nothing towards their attire, but it's just because of my upbringing, it looks foreign to me.
Mm-hmm.
So it's nothing against them, it just looks foreign to me. So if I go to a funeral, I'm a mom, it says it's time for my son to go to sleep.
You will retain your points for now.
So to me, it
As a
looks.
matter of fact, here's a point.
Yeah.
I get to a point.
Yeah. Take a little punk
There's
ass
a
point.
for being a good mom, man.
So to me,
Oh,
it
sorry.
looks
As a
foreign.
matter of fact, you're the only mom on the history of this show who
Yeah.
has an alarm set for their child.
For
to go to
sure.
sleep.
For sure.
So,
Yeah.
so for that, we're gonna give
Yeah, it's
you.
9 o'clock. It's time for my son to go to bed.
Yeah.
You are the Legendary People Podcast
Mom
Mother Award
Award.
right now for you. Best mom ever.
Right.
For sure. For sure.
Yeah, so I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't tell him, but it just looks. Nothing's wrong with it. It just looks foreign to me. That's all.
Yeah,
It just looks foreign.
yeah. So that was politically correct, by the way, of saying like y'all need to wear the right shit. Stop doing that.
I mean,
being dirty.
I've seen it all. I've seen like back out and
And that's
skirts.
the stuff that make men cheat.
Oh my.
The what?
I'm telling
That
you.
was ladies' attire.
Yes.
But if
I
you
disagree.
tell
My
her,
friends
I
told me
disagree.
if he see a wrist hanging out the window, he's like, if he look in his rear mirror and see a woman's wrist hanging out the window,
He own it.
trying to turn around to see what's going on.
oh, he a clown.
Well, damn.
He a clown.
But why would you say that though?
Why would he say that? Her wrist.
What if he got a wrist
Being
fetish?
natural, that's why.
I've never heard that one.
He don't got a wrist fetish. He wants to see more.
He wants to see more. Well, me personally, I ride my windows up.
Well,
Damn.
I'll name one person who had a wrist fetish. Is
Really?
Wait.
I've never heard that.
Watch this. Wait.
Never heard
Ray
that.
Charles. Remember? Give my boy. Give my damn boy.
Ah,
Damn, you did some.
Yeah.
that's how he determined a woman's weight.
Okay, so he had a wrist
He was
fetish.
He did.
blind.
I mean, he got.
I don't think if he wasn't blind, he would have a
But
wrist.
Stevie Wonder ain't blind.
I had to give Pete credit for that.
Oh.
Not only was that major, he like dropped the bomb on us.
That bitch from mad court to go in there now and then. So let's talk about this event, man. Let's talk about it. Literally.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. So the inception of Let's Talk About It. Let's talk about what started the Let's Talk About It series.
Oh wow.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about one of them Heinekens over
So
I didn't even know. I think they're over on your side, my brother.
it is over there.
Yeah.
there. Nah, all right, come on.
I have.
Hey, yeah. You are better. You are better. Shut up.
Good point. Yes.
You get a point.
I have so many
Two.
ideas. Like ideas back to back to back to back to back.
Oh, I was ready to say,
And
Yeah. We got one. Yeah. We bro.
oh, hold on,
Moving up.
we're taking a Heineken break.
Oh, wait. They haven't sent us a check yet. We're drinking on Kiara wine, sir.
I'm a good host.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much.
Like, really cool.
Okay.
He said you are really cool.
How you doing?
The opposite way. The other way.
I'm like the other
I knew
way.
I was right.
There you go.
Bang,
See
bang.
that?
Pop it up.
Come on.
Oh my.
You didn't know whether to give it to yourself first or give it to
I did not. The very first thing I thought was to give it to you.
you. Thought about it and said, hell no.
No way, man. So anyway, let's talk about it. Let's talk about how you got to the inception of creating this series.
So I have like so many
Thank you so
ideas that run through my head through a daily, right?
Number one.
So I was talking to my friend Diamond, and I'm like, girl,
Shout out to Diamond.
I think I want to do this, and that. And I'm telling her about it, and she had told me she had went to a podcast show, and she explained how the concept of it was, and I was like, oh, well, if I had one, I would do it differently. I would do it like this. I would do it like that. So she like, well, do it. I'm like, girl, I can't, I'm in school, I'm busy, I'm doing this and that. And she like, you can do it. And I'm like, I can, can't I? And I was like, okay, give me a week. And I had got it together within like a week and a half, 2 weeks.
That's cool.
And I had been promoting it for, I think, about a month and a half or 2 months maybe.
Yeah.
And June 9th at Muse. And General Mission has sold out.
Hey, that's lit right there. That's lit.
I get a point.
Here you go. For sure.
The show has sold out. We only doing door admission. But other than that, like everything, that's just how it came about. Telling my friend the idea. Yeah. And she made me push my foot forward.
So what made you land on your co-host of Kerwin Claiborne?
Well, his name is Kerwin Claiborne.
You can take a point on it.
Yeah.
Take that little punk ass.
That's two first and last name. His name is Kerwin Claiborne. Take one.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
It's the red cup. His name is Kerwin Claiborne.
That's that point off right in the top pocket.
He has 1 million followers on TikTok.
Yeah.
Over 1 million followers on Instagram.
He's hilarious, bro.
He has over also. I'm not sure what his number is on Facebook, but he is a voiceover. How do you say commentary?
Yeah.
He does stand-up comedy.
He was at the Funny Bone not too long ago.
He's been to the Funny Bone. He does a lot of different concepts, right? So we've been Instagram friends for a while, and I'm like, when my friend Diamond had told me about it and was telling me to push my foot forward, first I was like, I'm gonna just do me. And then I was like, I think I need to bring somebody to help me in some kind of way. And since we've been Instagram friends for a while, I presented the opportunity to him, and I'm like, we gonna do it like this. And he like, all I do is stand up. I don't really do nothing else. I'm like, but I see more. I see we need to do more.
Hostess for sure. You open the door for him.
And he like, what? I don't do that. I do stand up. I'm like, but I can see you doing this and do it like this, and this is how, give him what it is. And he like, bet, let's do it. And that's how he agreed to it, and that's how we push forward with it.
So you also have someone on the card that I find to be a legend. He hasn't came here yet. I see him all the time I'm out and about. Chris Wiley as the poet.
Oh my God. No. First, legendary.
Legendary, for sure.
Legendary.
Legendary Chris Wiley.
Chris Wiley has been selling out PIM, Poetry in Motion, for a while.
Oh, God, and now.
Like, for a while.
Yeah.
Like, he has stopped. I'm not sure what his reason why he stopped, but, he...
Spiritual journey he went on, and he got married and stuff like that, for sure.
So... as I was thinking about it, I'm like, that'd be dope to bring him back to the stage. And he ain't been on the stage in a minute. And a lot of people know he hasn't lost it. But it's just like when he do his poetry, it just puts you in a trance. Like,
for sure.
Because one thing I do love about Wiley is he does his poems by memory. He doesn't read from a piece of paper or his phone or nothing.
I can't stand that. You gotta go up there and you gotta have it. Like, you can't be up there.
And what make it
yesterday I was writing this poem. No, you're not him. You're not Timothy.
What makes him legendary to me is in the poetry world you got the rewind.
Yeah.
And he can rewind from his memory and just bring it back. Yeah. And I'm like, oh, that's so dope. And throughout his whole poetry, like, they say it about 16 times.
Yeah.
And he can, reverse it back. And then
shout out to the Bars Kid, man. I got introduced to the Bars Kid.
He is dope.
The Bars Kid will be his son, man. The Bars Kid is like that. He is the Bars Kid. He's amazing.
That's Chris Wiley?
No, Chris Wiley, God tier. The Bars Kid is his son in the fact that he's like that. Like he is super dope as well. Like, and I would, yeah, we got to connect these dots for sure. But yeah, like so, like what else can we expect from this night? I mean, you see prizes, vendors, games. What kind of games y'all got going on?
So I can't tell all the games. That's what you have to come see.
Man,
But
you on a God cash? You can.
Yeah, I'm gonna break it down. But you asked about 7 different things. Hold on. So the vendors, we got
Calm down.
I remember my first beer.
Yeah, P, I remember.
So I'm not gonna lose y'all.
Let her give us a chance.
We got Heather. Heather makes dope custom earring body jewelry pieces by hand. You got Nate. Nate is he does beard care. Everything. Yeah, look a little crusty, Nate.
It is, bro. I need you, bro. It's a rough day. The drop top.
Nate.
My shit was getting
This goes gruff.
Yeah, my shit was getting cooked today.
Let me see yours, P.
My shit was getting cooked today and that drop top. My shit was,
Damn,
my shit been fried, dry, and blow dry. It's been 2 years of wearing care. Boy, what happened to your beard?
Hey, but now I ain't gonna even lie, man. I mean, not to hate on Nate. I don't hate Nate, but man, Darcel did have some good ass.
That's my cousin.
Darcel had some good shit.
That's my blood cousin. I met him twice within the past week.
He had that blueberry beard cream, boy. That shit used to be.
That's my cousin.
Oh my god.
Bro, he keeps saying he gotta come sit down with us, but go ahead, vendors.
So you got Nate
Shout out
Shout out to
and
Nate.
Nate do he's a beard company. He got everything from facials, wash stuff from in. When I thought about vendors, I'm like, man, I didn't want too many, so I'm like,
man, vendors be having your shit looking like a damn flea market, Babe Ruth type shit. I hate that shit. Pop up shops and shit. That shit be looking like Haiti.
you irritated.
I'm like, come on.
I can't. He said like,
I
hey,
blew up a pop-up shop one time. That shit was
Swap me.
terrible. I was embarrassed to myself. I'm like, come on.
I cannot.
Get that shit together.
So I got 2 of the dopest vendors that I know, personality banging, and I'm like, what can I give the crowd during break? So I'm like, during break or even during the show, like they can go over there, get some drinks and see what the vendors got. Heather got like from earrings to bracelets. She handmade everything. And I just talked to her last week sometime. And she is all ready for the show. Talked to Nate. Nate is already everything. He do custom too. Like I'm ready for it.
Yeah, it's gonna be lit though.
I'm ready.
I like the fact that, you know what I'm saying, like you are just thought of an idea and made that shit happen.
Yeah, for sure. Like,
but you know you can like literally do that all the time.
No.
Real talk. So like honestly, I'm telling you, it's in your numbers. It's in, and like you was born for it for real. Cause you know, your pops it's kind of like groomed you. You've been a bartender. You've got plenty of connections over the years of working as a well, like even though it's your dad's club, it's still a family business. So I'll just dare to say, working in your own club for 11 years on the front line as a bartender, you've met so many people.
So many people.
So you know, like all of that stuff all of the people that you've met. All know what type of good person that you are, and so man, it's an honor and pleasure to come out and support you in doing something that you've thought of. So, like, it's even cool for you to come here. Like, we like, dang, hold on, she let me come through.
For sure.
So, you know what I'm saying? Like, we honored to have you in here, man, and
thank you.
I'm glad you even thought to come here, especially having to deal with like Peanut and.
And me go together, so
yeah,
Peanut's a cool guy.
Well, Peanut knows. My bad, but Peanut knows damn near everybody now.
Everybody.
And everybody loved Peanut, man, just because of his outgoing personality.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, I don't even know.
So here on the Legendary People podcast, there's a thing called the butterfly effect. It's something you said that, of course, the interview is something I found that, of course, my research I found to be truly profound and amazing.
Yeah.
Let's just go to the term canine, right? Canine is like the man best friend, right? But I done look it up. One thing that canines are known for is loyalty, companionship. They enhance security and safety. They are search and rescue compatible. So it feeds more into what you already.
Yeah, it's deep.
Wait, I'm telling you. Look, so
Deep.
number 4 is assistance. Number 5 is therapy, emotional support. Number 6 is positive impact and mental and physical health. And number 7 is building social connections. And that is what I'm trying to say right now is when you come from a base, all these things are by design, and it's literally by divine as well, right? You come from a family of you literally had the freedom to go off and blaze your own path. You didn't have to grow up in a family where they structure and say, hey, you got to do girl stuff. You got to do this and the third for you to grow up to be a beautiful woman with strong morals and principles and values. These are things that you gain on your own, but also it was more encouraged by you having that home base. For you to blaze your own trails, this comes from you just having that freedom from your own background. I grew up like you. Like my dad was, like my mom and my dad are together. They've always been together. And I always wanted to work for my stepdad. My stepdad was a contractor. And I always wanted to work for him. So even when I was too little to do it, like he ended up hiring me one time to pick up shingles. And it was like one of my greatest memories of life, would get a chance to just go work for my dad. I just wanted to go do that. But that wasn't what my full potential could be. And I think he saw that. That's why he didn't make me do it or allow me to do it to a certain extent. To see you say, okay, as a bartender in like this respect, to go off to now, you're hosting your own event with people who have millions of views and millions of followers. This is literally you setting your own path. And then for you to say you have all of these different values that you're instilling in your child who is going to be out here in the same dating pool as my daughter. You know what I'm saying? To see that it really resonates with me to say, okay, I come from good stock. You come from good stock. You putting good stock out here. I'm putting good stock up out here. It literally lets me know that there's greatness still out here to be observed. And I don't want to say right now, you are absolutely a legend. You come from legendary stock, and you're going to continue to build upon that branch and produce great fruit.
Thank you. I think that's
Say your name for me real quick.
the full name.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He about to do a deep dive on you right now.
ANJALEI. G is in Gary. H is in Harry.
Okay.
What else I look while he's doing this?
S is in Sam. T is in Tom. INSON.
The other things I looked up while they was sitting here
STINSON, right?
bickering was about the positive aspects of polygamy relationships. You guys want to hear that real quick?
No way, man.
No, we need to.
Yeah, we out of here.
No, we ain't gotta be out of here.
I'm gone.
The positive aspects of polygamy. You want to hear the 5?
All right, come on.
All right. 1 is emotional support. Because when you have one person who is halfway checked out, maybe you'll have that other person that's going through the same situation with your dude. That you can be like, you know what, girl? He was emotionally unavailable last week. Emotional support. Number 2 is division of labor, such as, maybe you ain't got to do the dishes all the time. The other person's doing it. The other person's doing the laundry. Division of labor within the household. Number 3 is financial stability, right? If one person can't, the other person will, right? Number 4 is enhance social connections, such as you don't have to be isolated when you're in turmoil. You have another person that is there present to help you through whatever you're going through emotionally. All right. Number 5 is customizable relationships. Polygamy, in some instances, allow for relationships that are customized to preferences and need to be with other individuals involved. So I don't agree with that. So fast forward. But other than that, 1 through 4 are positive aspects of a polygamy relationship.
All right. So one thing that I do want to do, like with our show, right, is just give you something to think about.
Okay.
All right, so each person, when we were talking earlier, like numbers that I've been just like building on lately, I think they all hold different vibrations, right? And our lives add up. Your life adds up to a certain point, like, you know what I'm saying, based on the decisions that you make when you were born and who you are. It's just basically an equation to who you become. You're a sum of all your choices and who you are.
Absolutely.
So your name also holds certain character values.
The vibrations.
And each letter in your name holds a certain numerical value, and then it rings a certain way in order to see how people perceive you. So your life path is what you were born to do and what you are striving to do in order to become the highest positive version of yourself. And then your name is how people perceive you. So you got two numbers that are associated with your name. Your destiny number is how people pretty much look at you when you tell them your name and the vibration that they get from you.
Okay.
All right, and this is you telling them your whole name.
Okay.
So your whole name rings up to a number 8.
Okay.
And 8, when they hear your name, that number is a master manifester. And it also deals with material and money. It's the master manifester of money.
Okay.
So when people look at you, they automatically think money when they hear your name.
That's a lie.
Well, it might
Nah.
be. It might
Look. If your friend over here is co-sign, sitting like I look at you, I look at like, yeah.
They be lying.
No, it's a perception. It's an aroma around you that you can't smell yourself.
Oh, okay.
It's an aroma around you that you can't smell yourself.
Okay.
So there's something called an imposter complex too. Okay, an imposter complex is like how everybody sees you, you don't see why, and you don't understand why everybody looks at you as a money magnet. But it's the aura and the vibe that not that you're trying to portray. You're like, you don't go out here and boast that you have money,
Right?
But you have a regal look about yourself that we all associate with prosperity.
Absolutely.
When we talk to you, like I said, we were all thankful for you to come here. You are the canine princess.
Yeah.
Like when we look at you, only thing that we really see is somebody who has riches around them. So it could be like, sometimes people say like, you got like, man, I am, when you're not like got the money that's rich, but people be like, I'm rich with
Access to.
no,
No,
they
that's
say
fine.
like,
I know what you're trying to
they
say.
be like, I'm rich in character
Yeah.
and stuff like
The
that.
riches, prosperity.
The only thing
abundance.
the only thing that we see when we talk to you or we look at you is just richness. You can't escape it. I don't care what you do and how much you would say on a microphone. It's not true. We would only think that you're saying that in order to not like you got a big bankroll of money.
I got you.
But we only look at you as royalty.
Okay.
So you also have a soul urge number. Your soul urge number is number 7.
That's lucky. I like that.
Number 7 is more than lucky. It's divine and the number of perfection. But with this soul urge number, you desire some type of perfection around you. And this perfection that you are craving for sometimes leads to disappointment because you look around for perfection and nothing is ever perfected. And then when you see that, it's like, damn. But you also look at yourself for that. And when you don't see it within yourself, it's a little unnerving. And you're like, damn, what the fuck, man? This shit still ain't perfect.
Yeah.
So that's one thing, that perfect is the enemy of good. So always remember that. It's almost like throwing out the baby with the bathwater. And it's like, you can't do that shit. Like, don't think perfect so much that you don't recognize the great thing that you got, right?
Okay.
and then also with other people too. You also might look for perfection in other people, and then when you don't see it, you don't recognize the good that could possibly be there. I'm not saying you do that all the time, but just something for you to be aware of as far as your soul urge. But even more than perfect, you like to know why things work the way that they work.
I do.
Like, how is this working? How is this working? The intricate details as far as that number 2 that you got in there. I want to figure out how this works the way that it works. And when you see the way that things work, you kind of like, damn, okay, cool. But you got 2 things. You got a lot of intuition about you, right? So you can see shit before it actually happens and get a feeling that things are going to be a certain way, right? But then you also want to know logically why things work the way that they work. So you got this like battle going on inside yourself. Intuitive versus physical, knowing how things work. And it creates a little bit of friction. And so with that being said, like when you can't really figure shit out, know that it's just like damn near a part of your life. And then
That's hard.
Like you really are really the best of both.
Okay.
Intuition spiritually and trying to figure out why things work the way that they work. So spending a little time on both will get you a little further. And that's based on your name. And that's kind of like how people see you. They think that you spiritual, and they think that you genius, and they think you got money,
and you a matter, and you can manifest, and you can manifest anything.
Well, yeah, you're a master. People think you can make anything happen. There ain't nothing that. All of this shit is how people look at you. They think you're a genius. They think you know shit that's gonna happen before it happened. They think that they think that well, honestly, that you got a lot of intuition and that you want to figure out why things work the way that they
I'll tie it down. I'll tie it down. The guy who you have being a co-host said he don't do that at all. You said, yeah, you can. He believe you.
Well, that's because
he believe you.
That's because her birthday is 10, and 10 is the innovator that makes anything and everything happen based on just a thought or an idea. Shit,
yeah, you would expect somebody.
I'm telling you.
People are playing on some shit. People might think that it takes a whole year to plan some shit. You can't even understand why the fuck it would take somebody a year to plan something because it's. You are a 1, and a 1 is like, I thought of it, now let's do this shit.
Yeah,
it's nothing hard about that shit.
It's hard.
All day.
How do you receive all of this today?
I receive it.
Real talk.
I receive it.
Real talk. It adds up.
The things that you said, I've heard before.
Oh.
So it's like
confirmation.
Yeah.
When 2 people who don't know each other say the same thing, it's the truth. That is the law.
And it's validation.
Yeah, they don't. My homegirl Diamond,
shout out Diamond again.
the names, I'm gonna give you these bolded words about you. How people perceive you as a game changer, money maker, manager, intellectual, and desire for learning.
That just sounds like a beautiful person.
What? So one last shout out for your event happening on June 9th.
So I expect to see everybody June 9th at Muse at 5 o'clock. It is, let's talk about it. With
6504 North Union Road.
That's right. With me hosting with my co-host Kerwin Claiborne from Mississippi. I expect to see everybody there. The show is already sold out. Come early. I cannot keep pressing. Early arrival is suggested. So please plan accordingly so you can get there on time. Please get there on time. Because I do not want nobody to talk about me, make no status about me, talk about how they had a ticket and they couldn't get in. It does not matter if you have a ticket or not. Once the door hit capacity, the doors will be closed. That's all I can say.
For sure. So how can they follow you on social media? Because I'm pretty sure there are going to be people out there that's watching and saying that they love your perspective on a lot of things. And that's one thing that Ahavai has really championed this go-round of this season is we're not just going to just do basic life stories. We want to get to the fabric of who people are. People who are going to watch is going to like gravitate towards you. So how can they follow you after this?
On Instagram, you can follow me at Miss Angela, MSANJALEIGH. On Facebook, Angela Stinson, ANJALEIGHSTINSON. I may accept your request. Who knows?
And shout that Snapchat out. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Like,
Snap.
yeah, come on now. You feel me? Like,
I'm sorry. I
I'll
don't
be on
really
the
do much
Snap.
on Snap no more.
well, yeah, you be on there.
No.
Look.
Snap is still pretty cool.
So I'm on my Snap is Miss Angela 86 MA Lord MSANJALEIGH number 8 number 6. I accept anybody on there.
I got another question for you.
Okay.
What does your gun sound like?
Oh, what your gun sound like?
My gun?
Yeah, what it sound like?
My guns.
Yeah, what your gun sound like? Let it off. Let it off right now. You gotta let it off right now. What's your gun sound like right now? You gotta let it off. You gotta let it off right
I
now.
got this from Peter. It is like the coolest thing ever, man. Especially for somebody like you. So come on.
My gun sound, let me see.
Yeah.
How about what your gun sound like? What's your gun sound like? It might like this. Whisper quiet. It's got a silencer on it, baby. It's lit.
Hey, man.
I think everybody know what the fuck I got.
Man,
Yeah.
y'all, man,
Let
we
it
love
out.
everybody, man. We gonna come back, man. Me, P, B-Nut, and Chimo, we gonna try to build maybe tomorrow or the next day, man. on
For
just
sure,
some-
for sure.
some-
And also put together us a live podcast with you, man. Legendary People podcast, legendary people, legendary stories. You know the
Yes,
vibe.
sir, man. We lit. Love
Thank
everybody,
you. Thank
man.
you for
See y'all
having me.
later, man. Yeah, Horizon Schools.
Oh,
Horizon Science
yeah.
Academy, baby.
You ain't cool if you